Before we continue, I'd just like to pay tribute to your brilliance.
Any particular reason?
This, arranging an entire night together.
All I did was give Chloe my coat, which happened to have a hood on it, so I could tuck her hair in it, and she looked just like me, which gave her time to spend with Jax and me time to spend with you. You're absolutely right, I am brilliant.
Told you.
Do you think they're having as much fun as we're about to have?
I certainly hope so. Is that your purse ringing?
I paid extra for that. I turned the cell phone on while you went to get the champagne.
Well, turn it off.
No, I can't do that. You know how I get when somebody's trying to reach me. And
all right. Answer it.
Right.
Answer it.
I will.
And if it's sunny, just tell me he's going to have to spend the night in jail. You're not obligated to defend him 24 hours a day.
Alexis Davis.
Hey, it's me. Is Ned there?
What's wrong?
Chloe's in the hospital. She was hit by a car.
Jax.
Hey.
How's Chloe?
Not good. She's got internal injuries and some bleeding on the brain that seems to have stopped, though.
Well, can we see her?
No, she's in surgery.
How did it happen?
She was crossing the street in front of the Port Charles Hotel. And she broke her heel. You know, she's always doing that. It's become a bit of a running joke, actually. And, you know, she held up the heel. We're both laughing, and the car came out of nowhere and ran her down.
Did it stop?
No. It didn't stop. I ran over to her, and, well, she came to for a second. She said my name. But then she went back under. So...
Ned, I'm glad they found you. I'm sorry about your wife's accident.
Thank you.
I presume they brought you up to date?
Yes. So, what about this person who hit her? Do we know who it is?
Well, we've been following up on the car, but so far nobody's been able to ID it. It was probably a drunk driver. However, there is another possibility.
According to the witnesses, including Mr. Jax, the car was accelerating when it hit your wife.
Which means what?
Well, we don't want to alarm you, but do you know anybody that might want to harm your wife?
Any other witnesses?
Well, there are a few people nearby, but so far nobody's been able to ID the driver.
Well, a man or a woman. Did anyone see anything?
It happened so quickly, nobody could be sure of
Look,
anything.
I was there. All I saw was headlights and then the car speeding off in the dark.
Mr. Ashton, do you know if your wife was meeting anyone tonight?
No, she wasn't.
Is it possible that she was and didn't want you to know?
What are you getting at?
Ms. Jensen has a theory that Chloe may have been run down on purpose. She's obviously trying to work backwards from that.
We work forward from the evidence, Mr. Jax. If Mrs. Ashton was run over on purpose, I'm sure Mr. Ashton would like to know why.
Just wait. His wife is in surgery.
Look, the sooner we file a report, the sooner
Now,
we
with
can
your
get...
report, Taggert. What about a little human decency?
Dara, I've told you what I know. Any further questions will have to wait.
Okay, understand.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Come here.
No. What if they're right? What if she was run down on purpose, only it was a mistake, and the real target was me? She was wearing my coat. It had a hood on it, and her hair was tucked behind. Anyone could have mistaken her for me. Anyway.
Yeah, but that was the idea. What does this have to do with Chloe getting hit?
If someone wanted to kill me, maybe they just ran her down in my place.
Helena.
Helena asked me to defend her when she was charged with Catherine Bell's murder. I said no, and then she threatened me. And then I laughed at her. I made fun of her, and I provoked her relentlessly. I just didn't want her to think that she could scare me anymore.
Don't do this, Alexis. Chloe getting run down is not your
It's
fault.
totally my fault. I provoked her, and I enjoyed it, and now Chloe is paying the price.
There is no proof that Helena was involved. Right now, it's still an accident.
Yeah, Ned's right, Alexis. Even if it was Helena, you're not responsible for what she
I know
does.
better than anyone what Helena's capable of. I should never have pushed her that way. I should have known how far that she would go to retaliate.
Oh, Ned, I'm glad you're here.
Monica, how did the surgery go?
It went fine. It went fine. There were some internal injuries, but we fixed them.
When can I see her?
Well, she should be coming out of recovery any minute. She's sedated, but you can spend some time with her. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get out of these clothes.
She's gonna make it, Jax. I'm sure of it. I saw Felicia downstairs. She came over when she heard about Chloe.
That was really nice of her. Where is she?
Well, I sent her home. There's no point in all of us being here. She sends her love.
You can go in any time.
Thank you.
Hey. They tell me the surgery was a success. So all you have to do now is heal. Not that I'm rushing you or anything. Take all the time you need. Only ask one thing. That you never go away again. And we'll always be together.